Good evening and welcome to the Android experiments. Today we have our experiment 8, which is a very interesting one, animation. Okay, so I have the code here. Now animation is basically making an image object perform some motion. Okay, that's what animation is. So the first thing you do is to do animation. The first thing you do is you create an anim directory under the res directory. Okay, so this anim folder under the res directory where you add your various layouts. These layouts are the different animation your image is going to perform. Okay, so that's the first thing you do. Okay, now the second thing you do is that you add the image you want to animate to your drawable. So we want to animate a car image. Okay, so it's added to our drawable car.jpg. Okay, and now in the activity main.xml you can see the car image is added, and then there are buttons like zoom, clockwise, fade, blink, slide, move, which are the names of our various animation files. Okay, so we use image view to add the car image, and then those buttons are there. Now in the main activity, note that each of these buttons have their own event. Like clockwise has its own event, zoom has its own event. Okay, so in the main activity, what this basically does is like clockwise, when you click the clockwise, okay, it finds the image, okay, using this image view. Okay, and then the animation, using animation utils.load animation, this function, okay, it calls all these layouts that are in our anim file. Okay, so here it calls arrow.anim.myAnimation. Okay, and then using image.startAnimation, it starts animation. Same thing with zoom, using this animation object. Okay, create animation utils.load animation, it loads animation, gets application context, and then calls arrow.anim.clockwise.xml, and then does start animation. Okay, so that's basically what the main function does. Okay, the main activity does. Now for the various animation we have, okay, the first we have is to blink. Okay, now to create an animation where the image blinks, okay, what you do is that you define an alpha tag, okay, and then do Android from alpha is equal to 0.0, and then Android.alpha to alpha is equal to 1.0. okay, and then you have an interpolator. Okay, using Android anim/accelerate interpolator, and then you have a duration of the blinking, and then you have a repeat mode which is reverse, and then the repeat count is infinite. Okay, so it blinks infinitely. Okay, now for moving a car clockwise or anti-clockwise, okay, you use rotate. Okay, so use the tag rotate, and then you have from which degrees do you want it to rotate. You want it to rotate from 0 degrees then to 360 degrees. Okay, you have a particular pivot. Okay, and then you have an offset of 5000, and then from degrees is 360 to 0. Okay, so it rotates the first way and then rotates backwards. Okay, you get, so this makes it to keep rotating. So when you move to 360 degrees, this second rotate tag enables it to rotate from 360 back to your initial, where it was before initially. Okay, so that's for clockwise. Okay, and then for fade we use alpha again. Things like blink and fade, where the image disappears for some time, we usually use alpha tag. Okay, and then we have from alpha from 0, okay, to 1, then you have a particular duration, you have an offset, and then from 1 back to 0, so it fades and comes back and a particular duration. Okay, and then move. Now things like move is a bit more interesting. Okay, we use Android, we use set. Okay, and use Android interpolator, we use linear interpolator, which makes it to move either horizontally or vertically. Okay, and then there will be from dot as which position, from x delta as which position on the x-axis to which position on the x-axis. Okay, and then there's a particular duration. Okay, and then slide. Okay, now slide, this to slide you use scale. Okay, you give a duration, you give from X scale, you give from Y scale, and then you have an interpolator, okay, which is linear interpolator, and then you have to X scale and to Y scale. So that's basically the different animation files under the anim. Remember to create an anim folder under the resolution under the resource directory, sorry. Okay, so now when we run this program, okay, so we have our, so we can do move, you can see it moves, okay, so we can do clockwise, okay, and then it goes 360, okay, and then it goes back again, okay. That's really nice. Okay, then we can zoom it, okay, slide, okay, so that's basically animation, okay. And see we've okay, you can see the animation, you can blink. Okay, so that's our experiment for today. Thank you for joining. See you next time.